the frequency of stillness. André sat by the koi pond, his shoulders heavy, his breath slow and burdened. The golden fish glided effortlessly through the water, but he barely noticed. His mind felt like a stormy sea, thoughts crashing into each other, directionless and exhausting. Master Ryo arrived quietly, his steps soft as fallen leaves. He sat beside André, placing a small cup of tea between them. "You look weary," the monk observed. André sighed. "I am. But it's not just physical. It's something else. I don't know if I need more sleep or something deeper." Master Ryo nodded, as if he had expected this. He picked up a fallen leaf and let it drift onto the water's surface. The koi fish darted away, only to return, curiously nosing at the leaf before moving on. "You are tired because you need to rest," Master Ryo said, "but you are exhausted because you don't listen to what you need to do." André listened to the wisdom behind the words. Master Ryo watched the ripples in the pond. A traveler who walks all day without stopping will collapse before reaching his destination. Yet some people, even when they stop walking, do not rest. Their minds keep running. They do not hear their own exhaustion because they drown it out with endless distractions and pointless movement. André rubbed his forehead. "That sounds familiar." The monk turned his gaze toward him. "Tell me, when was the last time you truly looked for something within yourself instead of running from what you might find?" André hesitated. "I don't know." Master Ryo's voice was soft but firm. "As children, we learned to play hide and seek until we learned to hide too well. Then, as adults, we forgot how to look." Master Ryo paused. "In your stillness, remember." A breeze stirred the pond, sending gentle ripples outward. André sighed. "I do feel like I'm hiding, but I don't know what I'm hiding from." The monk looked at André. "Perhaps you are hiding because you are protecting yourself." André looked up. "Then, how do I find what I lost?" Master Ryo lifted his teacup, taking a slow sip. Then he placed it down with quiet precision. "If you don't lose yourself in the simplicity of finding yourself, you will be lost in the chaos you find yourself in." We make life so much more complicated than what it needs to be. André stared at the pond, the koi fish circling lazily beneath the surface. "But I don't even know where to begin." Master Ryo gestured to the fish. "Look at them. Do they force the water to move? Do they struggle against it?" André watched them, silent. Master Ryo continued. "They have found that flow space between effort and rest. They move with rhythm and harmony, and we must do the same to find our balance between rest and effort, and to synchronize our lives to that frequency that sits within each of us." Master Ryo nodded. "Stop moving with the mind alone. Listen with your soul. Let the answers come when they are ready." André let his gaze soften. He had spent so much time searching for peace, for clarity, for something beyond the noise in his head. Maybe that was the problem. He was out of his frequency. Master Ryo stood. "Rest, André. Not just your body, but your mind. You don't have to search for yourself facing outward. You have to find yourself turning inward." As the monk walked away, André sat in the quiet. He listened, not to the world outside, but to the voice within. And in that stillness, he began to remember.